Good morning, guys, and happy freaking Monday. Hopefully we are all good. I am going to send these out every Monday, and hopefully we can all together grow a positive mindset. Now, it's actually something I probably didn't used to have. However, over the years, I have developed a more optimistic mindset because I did used to be a half glass empty kind of gal. So for example, if my car broke down, or say for example, I'll give you an example, right? Say I crashed my car, right? And previously, so say my car broke down, right? And I would automatically, like years ago, be like, oh my god, how am I going to survive? That's me, like I'm never going to eat for a month, I'm not going to eat for a month, you know, like this is the end of the world. Whereas now I have a more positive mindset, a more optimistic, and last year, at the start of last year, we obviously got a new car just before the year started, but it actually was faulty, and we got a replacement car. Now the replacement car was a Range Rover, and Franny, within one day, Franny drove the Range Rover into a pole in Tesco. And usually previously me would have been like, oh my god, like we're going to have to pay this big bill, like how are we going to survive, like this is the end of the world. And I remember on that day I said to Franny, like Franny was like, oh for fuck's sake, yes it's fucking shit, but I said to him, look, no one's died, we're fine, no one's injured. These things are replaceable. Like we can't sit and beat ourselves up, or you know, think it's the end of the world, like the worst thing ever is going to happen. Like yes, it's happened, it's a shit situation, but it's about trying to look at it in a more positive way so that it doesn't then impact other aspects of your life or aspects of your day. So it's kind of like just trying to change how you see things, especially when you are faced with challenges. So what is a positive mindset? Obviously a positive mindset is about can be looked at having a more optimistic outlook on life. So trying to be a more half cup full rather than half empty kind of person. So even when you're faced with challenges, and let's be serious, let's be honest, like as an adult, everyone is faced with challenges, like whether it's big or small to you, that's still important to you, it's still a part of your life and a part of your journey, and we are all faced with different scenarios. It's like right now, right? People maybe look at me on Instagram and be like, oh my god, she moved to Dubai, you know, she's got the sunshine and beaches and all that. But actually over the last week, I have actually struggled in terms of feeling quite isolated, to the fact that Caro actually Teams called me this morning at 6 a.m. And we sat and spoke for an hour. Like that's me putting something in place to prevent me feeling like that. So I think that we all forget, like, that everyone does battle something, but when we're faced with challenges in life, it's trying to see some sort of goodness in there, right? So this involves about you believing in yourself, having confidence in what you can do, and also showing up for yourself when you least want to. So I said this to one of my clients the other day, they're like, our thoughts have a significant impact on our feelings, and then our feelings have an impact on our behaviours. So if, for example, you're thinking the worst situation, so for example, if I think about a car breaking down, right, oh my god, it's like I'm thinking the worst here, oh my god, it's going to make me feel shit, it's going to make me feel angry, I'm very negative about that situation, I then am going to behave in a negative way. And often people then search for comfort because they want to kind of try and undo that feeling, or they want to try and avoid that feeling, and a lot of people's comfort then results in food. And I totally get it. Like there's been situations where I've maybe been stressed and I automatically think, oh my god, a chocolate is going to save this situation, but unfortunately it doesn't. It'll maybe give you 5 seconds of pleasure, and then that stressful situation, that negative situation that you're trying to avoid, is actually still there. So this is why it is important to be aware of your thoughts and feelings and your behaviours. So things like journaling, gratification will help you understand the way you feel, grounding yourself with your thoughts rather than your mind being consumed by them. And honestly, the best thing to do is let it out. write it down, speak to other people, like voice it rather than letting your mind voice it. And I think it's important to then be aware of how you deal and how you cope with situations and challenges in your life, so that you are able to understand your behaviours and then how you can make that more positive for you to feel more positive. And there is actually a thing called toxic positivity, and I have done this myself many times, and it's basically when you cover up actually how you feel. So you're maybe feeling negative from a situation on the inside, so you're feeling really sad, but you're actually pretending to be happy on the outside, and it actually adds a lot of pressure, stress, overwhelmness, and it actually can sometimes make you feel worse. So if you ever find yourself bottling up your emotions, maybe you're pretending that everything is okay, maybe you're pretending that your plan's okay and you're hunky-dory with it, when actually in reality you're feeling sad, you're feeling anxious, you're feeling overwhelmed. Like, remember, you're human. Confide in people and let them know how you feel, and don't be ashamed to express how you feel, even if it's, whether it's to do with something personal in your life, relationship, your fitness goals, like whatever it may be. It's not a sign of weakness to say, look, put my hands up, this, I'm not vibing with this, or I'm struggling with this in my work. Like, it's actually showing that you care enough to put something better in place. And then the other thing that I'm just going to say is, living a happy life does not require perfection. I think far too many people, again, even myself, chase that, and we think that we always need to have things figured out, but we all make mistakes, we all do things and regret it. Trust me, I was thinking about this morning. There was something I paid for last year and it cost me like £1,000, and it was honestly like a waste. And I was sitting thinking this morning driving, I was like, that did not go as how I wanted it to. I could have used that in so many other ways, but we make those mistakes, we learn from it. I know now I wouldn't do that again. So it's trying not to view everything as such a negative, and like they're there to learn and grow and actually find what you're looking for. But as I said, optimism, this is your first step. It's a powerful tool to develop a positive attitude towards life, even in challenging situations. It'll help maintain a good mental and emotional health, which is crucial for your overall well-being. But what I want you to remember and take away from today is that positive mindset and adapting to a positive mindset, growing a positive mindset, whatever you want to call it, it is actually a process. It's going to take consistent practice, just like your fitness journey. You're not going to tell yourself on a Sunday night, hey, you're going to wake up tomorrow and we're going to grow, we're going to have a positive mindset. It doesn't work like that. Same as you're not going to wake up today and say, oh, you're going to have big glutes. We have to consistently doing the do. So to thrive in life, you must reprogram your habits, your mind, and developing your mindset, which takes a domino effect in supporting your goals and in your future too. So it's something just to remember that sometimes, here we go, look at me, sometimes we just need to not take life so seriously. A bad day is not a bad life. So happy freaking Monday, positive vibes only. I'm just going to do these wee positive things every Monday, and hopefully it brightens up your day like this picture does. But happy Monday, guys.